Hello everyone, welcome to the Goodness channel. Again, we're going to talk about one of our great products, the sweet potato pie. Again, I call it the sweet potato pie. The name of the brand is Mary Traditional Sweet Potato Pie. This pie, of course, is organic, based off of the Goodness mission. The pie is organic. It has no chemicals, no preservatives, no artificial anything. It's made the way it was when it was originally made. This product is a USA made, or maybe I should just say a North American made pie. North American pie made by African Americans or colored people or Negro people or indigenous people of the Americas. And we have at least 6 generations plus, and 5 that had an acquaintance, a meeting personally. So this pie is a family tradition that's been around before I even got here. And that's been a long, long time. This pie really was, technically, back in the day, it could have been sold a long time ago, but it was not. It was not in that vein the pie was made. So the pies were made during holidays, events, or special occasions. People come over and, of course, get them a pie. It was like you had to get them in advance, of course, if you wanted to get the pie. Especially around us, especially me myself, because I would hoard the pies, but that's another story. This pie again is also very personal because it's a family recipe. So we take pride in making this pie the way that it was made originally. So you will never ever have anything but organic products. Again, no chemicals at all, no high fructose or corn syrup, anything. Never in this product. So you'll never have that in the Mary Traditional Sweet Potato Pie. This pie, what I want to say else about this pie. This pie is, man, the taste is great. We have 3 different varieties. We have what they call the yummy. We have the yummy, just has a little less sugar. It has less sugar in it, but it still has a great taste. We have the Mississippi Low, which is original, has all the major ingredients, heavy on the sugar. And then we have the Oh My Goodness, which is in between the Mississippi and the yummy, and that's the pie we pretty much sell the most. And all of them taste great. We are selling, basically, I guess you can say we pretty much what we sell people like, but the Oh My Goodness one is pretty much the one we're selling at this point. But you can get the yummy and you can get the Mississippi Low. So the pie was originally made from, just going back from my time capsule, you would say, in Mississippi, but it could have been started someplace else. But from our standpoint, we'll say Mississippi, and it has moved from Mississippi to up north to down south again, you can say. And basically how the recipe got to my family is that my mother was the best cook, so that's how we won the award for the sweet potato pie. Others in the family make it, but hers is the best, so that's basically how we got the recipe. And the way that our folks cook stuff is different. It's not like a lot of folks have recipes. You know, if you have recipes, you do this and this and this and this. With most black folks, you know, cooking a lot of things, even the pie, it's like no measurements. It's like you just add this. The ingredients are there, but how much to put in at what time, all of that is totally, all of that is subjective. You know, each one can be, you know, if the moon was up or the moon wasn't up or the sun didn't shine bright or it rain that day or where we picked the potatoes from, all of these different things, what mood I was in, it could change on how much of each ingredient you would put in there. So basically, I had to do a lot of work to get to each of these recipes where they're written down. It took a long time. That was a long time ago, but so to get the yummy, the Mississippi load, and the oh my goodness, that's how we got the three because we made adjustments with the ingredients. But everybody who tasted the pie loved the pie, I would say. Especially, well, pretty much everybody, but the older people really, really enjoy the pie. Even though I don't think very few people had the Mississippi load, so most of the older people had the oh my goodness pie. But I'm sure they would enjoy the Mississippi loaf. But they really, really enjoy the pie. You can see it in their expressions, in their face, and how many they want to buy. Even though sometimes nowadays can't afford it, but yes, they still want to buy several pies. But buying one pie, of course, doesn't cost so much. But compared to others, but if you want to buy 4 or 5, you know, it can get up there unless you're having a celebration. But the pie also, most people don't know this. I figured this out maybe a long time ago in the food industry. I figured this out. I should have known a long time ago, but because I ate a lot of pies, a lot of this pie. I mean, at the time I was eating it, being athletic, it never really. I want to say it never made my body feel sluggish or anything and that type of thing while I was in training or anything athletically. And like I say, I ate it all the time. All the time. So, but back then I didn't know that the sweet potato pie has health benefits. So, a couple of health benefits. And I found this out dealing in the food industry back way before they started putting out the sweet potato French fries. And I was working for a company. They were had this ingredient. They was getting all these health claims. And then they said something about sweet potato. I was like, sweet potato? Huh? That's it, because I know about a sweet potato. Sweet potato, yeah, whatever. But the sweet potato has these benefits. I was like, wow. So I looked it up also. I said, yeah, they do. This was way before. This was, I don't know, say 3 years before they were going to put out the sweet potato fries, because they were trying to get the health benefits back then this other company was. And so that's how I know. So sweet potato has health benefits. You can look it up for yourself. And so with that said, it fits right in, even though it's not something we was looking for. We just wanted to make the pie the way it was originally made, but that's just something to add on. That sweet potatoes have a health benefit. So married traditional sweet potato pie is, I gotta say, a special pie. People try to make these pies where you can only eat them at a certain time. And I won't say certain, what's the word I want to say? Certain, the segment of this country, which run a lot of different things in the U.S., only want you to buy this pie basically from, what's that, November, October? Yeah, November to end of January, really, or end of February. But really, you can buy the sweet potato pie all the time. I mean, once you eat it, I don't see why you want to eat this pie on any occasion, special occasion, anytime you get your hands on it, as far as I'm concerned. But once you eat it, it speaks for itself. That's all I can say about that. And once you eat it, you will skip all of these traditions. You're definitely going to have it during the holidays, but still before and after the holidays, you will want it as well, because the pie is easy to eat. It's something. The sweet potato pie is what I'm say. You try to say it's not like the pumpkin pie. No way. People try to say it's not even close. So, from my perspective, but as far as both of the pies, you can pretty much eat this pie with your hand. You don't really need a spoon or a fork like you do with others. So you can eat it with your hand. You can take it with you easily, eat it up in no time. So it's something that you can pretty much, like a slice, take with you wherever you go and eat it. But again, all of these things, people don't really think about unless most people buy the pie whole, which is good. But if you get it in a slice, which we don't have it in a slice, but eventually, once we get out there, we can provide it for you in a slice once people start purchasing the pie. The pie also, I won't get into that part yet, but me, myself, I like the pie as is. And, people like to add things, but we won't get into that now. Maybe later on this channel, we'll talk about other things. But for right now, the pie is what it is. It's the best tasting pie in the world as far as I'm concerned. So remember that Merry traditional sweet potato pie. It's been around for, like I say, generations, but out commercially, I want to say probably 5 years now, 4 or 5 years, I would say. That would probably be pretty much it. I'm trying to think of anything else I could say, but I'm sure I'll say it later. But you can go to our website at buygoodness.biz. Again, that's BUYGOODNES.biz. And you can go to our Merry Traditional Sweet Potato Pie tab, more information on the pie, and then you can go to our sale tab and order your pie. When you go to the sale tab, you got to go for this one. You got to go to the contact tab. I forgot about that. Go to the contact tab, and you're probably going to have to really email us at bygoodness@yahoo.com to order a pie. At this point, we want to sell the pie, but as far as shipping goes, it used to be a lot easier for to get the insurance for the pie, and they would ship. They mess it up, of course they pay for it on the shipping. Now they don't want to have the liability of saying they're going to get it to you in the condition that I sent it in. And so with that being said, it's hard for us to put the onus on us or you, as far as you paying for a product, and then we make it for you, and then it's messed up in shipping, and either one of us caused that issue. But it'll be an issue for me or you if you don't get the pie the way it should be. So in that sense, we are, I would say, go to our email if you want the pie. Again, Buy Goodness, just like the company's called Goodness, buy in front of that, at yahoo.com, and request how many pies you want. So if you got an organization, a family reunion, the holidays are coming up, any fundraiser, anything where we can come and supply the pies for you. So if I got a lot of people, say from big city, small city, doesn't matter. I would say if we get like 200, that's not pretty much we have like 500 people ordering pies. That would be enough for us to come there and make the pies fresh and get them to you where you need them. So if you really want the pies, I'll have email set up web-based, and I will update the channel with each area. Maybe I could do I just go by the city, and I also go by the city zip code, area code. So I get enough people in those areas, I find a spot there to make the pies and deliver the pies, or you order them, you can come and pick them up, either or. So that's what we're going to do. Again, because of the shipping issues before, never had this problem. I don't really know what happened, because I would say, man, probably 6 years ago, out of about 200, I had maybe 220 of them where they had issues with the shipping. So I guess that could come out to be a problem with the shipping company. 200 is about 10%. That's 10%. Well, anyway, they don't like it. They don't want to deal with it, and I'll just leave it at that. So again, want the pie, it's gonna have to be ordered in bulk. But another way not to order in bulk, if, like I said, if a certain area code, zip code, city, town, get enough people, I will, send out a message through email to everybody that we can come to that town and make the pie, and then you can order the pie. And also, again, I'll talk about it on the Goodness channel. So here again, we got Merry Traditional Sweet Potato Pie. Thank you for tuning in. Once you get the pie, you're going to love it. That's all I got to say. You will love it. Goodness, taste it. Stay tuned, and we'll be back with you later.